Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of royalty. Has Meghan Markle reached the promised land of Hollywood finally? This is a picture of Mel Gibson's mansion in Malibu. She and Harry, if they rent this, will be neighbors with Caitlyn Jenner, Dick Van Dyke, who must be about 100 now, Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, I wanna read you something from the Daily Mail. It's by Jan Moore. As the Duke and Duchess of Sussex reach the promised land of California within kissing distance of Hollywood, Meghan's got all she wanted and Harry's given up so much. That weird rental stay in Canada? Question mark. It now seems clear that it was nothing but a smoke screen, a nice Commonwealth-friendly stopgap to give a sheen of royal respectability to their act of usurpation. Or should that be her ambition? Now that the Duchess has her Duke exactly where she wants him, which is stuck fast in the amber of her Los Angeles hometown, will the power base of their relationship tilt even further her way? Undoubtedly so. From now until forever, in America at least, it is Meghan who will be the guest of honor, and Harry, the lowly +1 at her side. For Meghan is the architect of her new world pageantry, the queen bee in her westerly Windsor hive. Harry will just have to hold her handbag and do as he's told. Perhaps he will be more than happy to do so. Jan Moore is, I think that's a woman. It may be a man, but whoever that is, Jan can be a man's name. They know how to write. They're a great writer. I love the way they write. They got a bit of Piers Morgan in them there. So Meghan Markle's reached the promised land, and it's alleged that she has heaps of projects in the works. Heaps. So does Meghan have heaps of projects in the works? Because she did the voiceover for the elephant in Disney, and that's it. Does Meghan Markle have heaps? And I see in the cards people greeting Meghan and Harry very warmly in California, but I didn't see a lot of, do we have heaps of projects? Because this week, they're no longer a royal. They're no longer royals. Okay, does Meghan have heaps of projects? And what is Harry going to do there? Okay, so we're going to have to address that because maybe Harry is a double agent. Okay, blockage, cross, the permanent relationship, blockage in the marriage, and activity. A terrible, we have two tens. Tens are completion, blockage, and a bad ending. On top, bad ending, royal family, that can be royal family. Money, situation, and doing things as they come up. 24, 6 spades, bad relationship, blockage, disaster. All right, does she have heaps of projects? Blocked from the permanent relationship, from the spine. Cross is like a spine. Blockage in the permanent, blockage in the marriage and activity related to this blockage. Okay, I do see that terrible things are happening. You know, I actually think they're separating or getting divorced right now. I think Harry is in rehab. He's far away from her. I don't think he's in California. I also think Archie's not in California. So terrible blockage in the relationship, disaster, bad ending. It's ended. It's ending. This time with the royal family, bad relationship, 6 spades, money for the mother. She's trying to get money as, you know, from the royal family. She's trying to get money from the royal family. So this doesn't seem to talk about Hollywood. It seems to talk about how bad it's going between Harry and Meghan right now. Let's look at, is Harry a lot of people think that Harry's a double agent, okay? And I think they're not together. And I think, are they only showing up for the cameras? Are they together? Are they not together? Are they only showing up for the cameras? So let's look at the palace and Meghan. Whose side is Harry on? Is Harry just pretending at this point to be married to Meghan? Let's look at the palace and Meghan's side. Whose side is Harry on? Because we need to, we need to get some clarity on this. Let's look at palace, and Meghan. Oh dear. That looks hard to read. Okay, so whose side is he on? Well, he really looks like he's on both sides. And underneath we have, in the shadow position, we have Angel and Jacob's Ladder 16, 4 spades, going forward with Archie, but hidden or death. Archie is dead or not there. Palace. Messages, sweet messages. Harry is making sweet messages to the royals. 13, 16, 17, 5 hearts in reaction. He's telling them he's on their side. What's going on over here with Meghan? Hightower, it's official. Working together with her for the future and business. 12, 19, 5 clubs. Decision to work together with her for the future and business. Oh dear. He can't be on both sides. This says he's working with Meghan and he's sending sweet messages to the palace. Oh dear. That's just really hard to read. This can be hope of rising to the highest place. Oh dear. Let's ask it another way. Is Harry very pissed off at the royal family? Is Harry very pissed off at the royal family? Because that would mean he would be more on Meghan's side if he is. Is Harry very pissed off at the royal family? Finger of God, fox, woman, all this female energy. We have the yes. Because in the Commonwealth, he looked more than unhappy. He looked like he wanted to punch somebody. Is Harry very pissed off at the royals? Okay, underneath we have solid rooting, ended, cut. And the key is the cutting and the ending of the solid rooting. 25, 7 hearts. So it's very important, all this leaving business. Finger of God, outside events by the woman, and wise decisions. 24, 31, 8 clubs, affecting his whole world. Okay, so this is saying to me that he's a bit more on Meghan's side. We have, we have all this female, all this queen energy showing up, and he was kicked out. So this ending is really upsetting him. He's really upset about it. So I asked, is he really upset at, the palace? And yes, he's very upset. All right, well, will Harry... Okay, there's talk that Meghan is not allowing Harry to come back during the crisis. I think this is a disaster for Harry. Will Harry fly back to be with the royal family during this crisis? Because he really needs to. He's rejecting England. He's rejecting his family. Will Harry fly back to be with the royals during this crisis? because he needs to show unity with them, and he needs to show unity with the British public. Will he be with them? Family, this can be cut, or, okay, executioner, close relationship and family in the world, secrets, renewal, and communication and quick trip. 17 plus 7, 24. Sour, incubus, succubus, soured relationship. Secrets and soured relationship, renewal and communication, or a quick trip. He's talking with them about it. That's good. He's talking with them about it. Family, underneath, family and close relationship, executioner. He decides on his own. I think he will. I mean, unless he's a dummy, he needs to just go back and be with them, irregardless of what Meghan wants. And Meghan will probably resist him every step of the way, 1 billion times. But he needs to just get on a plane and go back to the royal family. So, all right. I didn't get to ask a lot of the questions that I want to ask. There's so much to ask. All right. Does Meghan have heaps of projects here? She's in the promised land. Does she have heaps of projects? No, she doesn't. Okay. And she's obsessed with what's going on in her marriage and getting the money out of the royal family. So she's really focused on getting the money from the royal family and her relationship with Harry. That's what I see, her marriage with Harry. She's obsessed with that because I think Harry is in rehab right now. Harry's in rehab. Okay, I asked, is he a double agent? Whose side is he on? Is he on the palace's side or is he on Meghan's side? He's sending sweet messages to the palace, and he's playing both sides. This says he's playing both sides. I actually thought he was just on the palace's side and he was starting to play Meghan for a fool, because I think Meghan is playing Harry for a fool. She's taking everything from Harry, and now that she's in California, once she secures the money, she just doesn't need him anymore, and he can hold her handbag or he can go back to England. And that's it. That's what that Jan Moore person said. And they're exactly right. So he seems to be playing both sides, which is disturbing. He's going to have to choose a side. Is Harry very upset at the royals? He's very upset about what happened. He's very upset about it. And there's all this female energy, and he feels like it was forced upon him. These moves, they were just being clever, and they forced it upon him and forced him to go with Meghan. So he's very upset at the royals. So his whole life is a shambles right now. Will he fly back to be with the royals during this crisis? We have very good relationship cards, and we have King of Spades, an executive decision. I think he just needs to leave in the middle of the night. I'm going out for a pack of cigarettes. You don't smoke, bye. And then he gets on a plane and goes back to England. That's how it's going to have to be, because she's going to send the dogs out after him. Release the Kraken and go get him. Stop him. So, will Harry, okay, yeah. So, secrets, yeah, he's going to renew, he has to renew this relationship. I think he has to go back during the crisis and show support. And I think he will. I think he will make an executive decision, leave in the middle of the night, and show up at the Royals, because he has to. So he's kind of split. He's in a weird place. He's not really on the Royals' side. He's trying to make amends with the Royals, and he's trying to play it with Meghan. He's not on either side, which is weird. I don't think it's going great for Meghan. Heaps of projects. I think this is just talk. And I think Harry's in just a bad place, very bad place right now, and hard for him to deal with. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe.